Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash, that belongs to the elder apostles of GMS, in whom the truth resides. May peace and blessings be multiplied to you, Akim and Aqua, to you, Akim that's out here preaching the truth for the four corners of the earth, and you, Aqua, that's being blessed, and whatever Yahweh Shah may find your hands to do. We're here with a quick sit downs before camp. We just want to hit on Lamentations. I was reading in that yesterday. I'm going to start from 1 and 1. We're going to start Lamentations 1 and chapter 2. Okay? All right, son, go ahead.
Wait, chapter 1 or chapter 2?
Chapter 1, verse, chapter 1,
Verse 2?
Is it verse 2? Yeah, verse 2. No, not verse 2. I'm sorry, chapter 2, verse 1. It's like it.
Okay.
Yeah, because our women out here, man, are fucking they, it's just not even really about the black woman. It's just how the doctrine of women worship is so prevalent in this society, man. Everything you look at, man. I was listening to the news the other day, and Kobe Bryant, man, was a big pusher of the WNBA women's league mixing with the men's league, man. Okay, and now that he's gone, man, they're about to Esau is going pick up the reins on that, man, and he's going to push that, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Lamentations chapter 2, verse 1. It says, How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven into the earth the beauty of Israel,
and
remember not his footstool in the day of his anger.
Right, and that footstool is what, man? The earth, man. It says heaven. What's the scripture says? If the earth is my dwelling place, then earth is my footstool. Can you get that?
Okay.
And so yeah, man. So the Lord he's not going to destroy the whole earth, but the Lord, the earth is going to be is going to pay for certain countries is going to pay for the atrocities that they did to the Israelites, man. All right, namely America, the dwelling place of the Amalek, all right, Israel, all right, some Russia is going to be going to get hit with nuclear fire, Iran, all these, China may be even hit. We don't know, but a lot of places are going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. But he's not going to do away with the whole earth. You got it?
This is Acts chapter 7, verse 9. I'm sorry, 49. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool.
Right, heaven is his earth, and earth is his footstool, man. Go ahead.
It says, "What house will ye build me, saith the Lord?"
Right, that was the point. I was just trying to say, that was the point, because just saying, and go back to Lamentation. He says, "How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth, the beauty of Israel, and remembered not his footstool in the day of his anger." All right, man, and his footstool was the earth, man. All right, and so the Lord is going to cast down, and his anger is going to rain upon America, man, aka Babylon. Okay, you got go ahead, start back at 2.
It says back in verse 1 or verse 2.
2.
It says the Lord hath swallowed up all the habitations of Jacob, and have not pity.
Right, and that's the habitations of Jacob. What is the Israelites, man, because that's why we say Jacob, man, and Jacob is our forefathers. All right, this is where the Shemites, I ain't gonna say the Shemites,
Israel.
But this is where Israel stems from, man. All right, because the Israelites, man, is our people are the main cause of everything that's about to happen to America, man. Esau with the Amalekites. They did take us into captivity, okay? So they're going to pay for that, all right? And the same, she's about to hit the car. No driving ass bitch. Okay, so by them taking us in captivity, the Lord is going to destroy them. And then by our people being over here in captivity, we did what? We learned the ways of the heathen, man. All right, we almost beat Esau and these other heathens, man, being a fucking heathen. All right, so by us disobeying our statute, laws, and commandments, man, the Lord is going to punish us along with punishing our enemies. Okay.
It says, and have not pity. It says he have thrown down, he have thrown. It's like he hath thrown down in his wrath the stronghold of the daughter of Judah.
Mm-hmm.
He hath brought them down to the ground. He hath polluted the kingdom and the prince thereof.
Right.
It says he hath cut off his fierce anger, all the horn of Israel.
Right.
So he hath drawn back his right hand from before the enemy. He hath burnt against Jacob like a flaming fire, which devoureth round about.
Right, and that flame, hey man, and he has, and because the Lord has took his blessing from Israel, man, from Jake. All right, Jake has the because the only reason Jake is able to do the things that he does, man, is because he has that blessing. Okay, and plus the blessing that Jake has, man, is what's gonna reveal who he is. That's why we're the best at all. Our spirit is so enriched, man, with with everything, man, with the inventions, everything that's the word. The scripture says, everything was made for our sakes. All right, we have discovered that we have made most of the inventions of America. We have discovered we dominate in all the sports, man, all nations. Jake, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. We dominate in spirituality. All right, we dominate. We got the most beautifulest women, man. All right, I don't think beautiful is the word, but but Jake come up with all the even with the hip slang and the cool words. Jake come up with that, man. We are the scripture says what? We are the salt of the earth.
We are the form of all
things. All right, Jake is the form of all things, man. You can get that. Jake is the form of all things, man. All right, all in the ancient movies, these period pieces that you see, man. Jake is always dominant, man. And we was watching the trailers the other day on movies that's coming out. I was watching a documentary on Netflix about all the directors and all these movies they had how movies and these directors start forming and making these movies. And we sat back, brother Kaya was watching, and we was like, man, all these niggas make these good movies. Ain't no Jake ever made a period piece movie. You know what I'm saying? Debbie, because I didn't know Debbie Allen was she was the one that made Amistad. Did you know that? Felicia Rashad, the one that played Bill Cosby's wife, her sister. That with her kids used to play with Steven Spielberg, and that's how that movie Amistad came about. She had read a book. Okay, but look, we reading the book we reading the ultimate book. We read the scriptures, man. No one has ever made the movie about the Maccabees, man. Bro, King David. Man, you know how mighty a movie was like, man, look how much money the 300 gross, man. You know what type of you know how mighty of a movie that would be? All right, go ahead, son.
I have something right quick. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of all the earth.
Yeah, you only have I known from the families of all the earth. Yo, Yahushua only known, he has only dealt with us, man. That's it. All these other nations and what they're doing, man, is nothing. Hey, I'm gonna get that in Sirach. Second Ezra. Go ahead, son.
It says, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. Go ahead, you speak.
Now, yeah, so basically, because in that in Lamentations 2 in verse 1, it's basically talking about how the Lord had no pity on Jacob, and basically, because they looked at what type of condition they were in, and it says in verse 2 back in Lamentations that it says and he had brought us to the ground, and he had polluted us, and it says back at the beginning of it said the Lord has swallowed us up in all our habitations and had not pity, because what, man? It says in Baruch 4 and 6, it says the Lord didn't put us in this predicament because it was for our destruction. It was for what? Because we moved the Lord to wrath by serving other gods, man.
Okay.
And you read all that in Judges, man, how we You know, they set up the golden calf, and now even to this day, man, we're serving other gods, man. You know, you got some Jakes worshiping basketball. You got some Jakes that's actually worshiping Kobe, man, like he was actually a god.
Yeah.
You know, calling him the basketball Jesus.
Yeah, and that's what's so crazy, man. You know that, and that's the cleverness of the devil, man, because he'll take one person. You know, and Kobe, we all from the hood, man. We know, bro. I was locked up with a guy, man. Bro, this dude balled like Jordan, bro. He was bad, but like I said, Esau, in his kingdom, he sets up who he wants to set up, man. You know, and he sets up these puppets, man. Kobe Ware was a puppet for the elites, man. He was there. He was groomed by Jordan. All right, just like he in the league. I was watching that thing that you had how they was saying Westbrook and another guy, James Harden. Kobe was grooming them. You know, and that's how Esau sets that up, man. You know, they'll take those players, but they allow who they want to be in the league, so they can put these guys up on pedestals, man. So they can lead and keep deceiving many, because through one, hey, just like the scripture says, through the earth, many was deceived. Through the sin of a woman, many was deceived. All right, just like Jake. Jake coming to the world, coming to this to the, like Michael Jackson. You know how many women Michael Jackson has lusting over him? How many guys imitate after Michael Jackson? You know what I'm saying? It's sin's just increased, man, by Esau. He's the behind the scenes. He'll uplift these guys and give them all the money, and then he'll turn right back around. And when they don't do what he say, he tears them right back down. It shows that he is that God. You know. Go ahead.
Okay. You know, it's just basically, you know, the Lord's punishing us because, I mean, it's just like, look at your child, man. If you go in school, and I always use this analogy, if you go into school and the school is a complete wreck, and you see all these kids doing everything, you think I'm a try to remain order? If the teachers couldn't do it, you think I'm gonna try to remain order with these badass kids, or I'm gonna go grab my son and say, hey man, what are you doing, man? Why are you acting like these kids and being, you know, a bat out of hell and doing all this and cussing him out? I'm gonna take him home, and, you know, and then he gonna get disciplined, man. You think I'm gonna take every single one of them children home and discipline all of them? No, man, because I don't care about them other children, man. That's their parents' problem. All right, I care about mine, me and my children, man. All right.
Damn.
So, you know, that's how the Lord feel, man. You know, the Lord don't care. The Lord gave us statutes, laws, and commands to follow. So the other nations can look at us to like, man, these are a wise and understanding people, like it says in the book of Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, man. And then through them, it's like through them, the Lord shall give the heathens for us for our inheritance, man. So they can serve us, man. Just think about what you buy your children, man. You buy your children what? Toys. You buy your children games. So what? So that stuff can appease your child. So that stuff can be for his inheritance, man. So you can make him happy. You don't care about what he does with him. Hey, right now, my son, I bought my son a Spider-Man about a year back, and he tore the head off of it now. You know? Right. I mean, I don't look at it like, man, you know what you do that for? I ain't getting mad at him. I ain't whooping for it, but I'm like, hey, that's your toy. I mean, hey, I can't love that toy. I can't love that toy no more than you can. I gave it to you. You know, so yeah. What's the point? I mean, what's the point of the heathens saying, oh, well, your God is our God because he made us just like he made you? Well, no, it's not true. You know, the Lord gave you to me, you know, for me to rule over you.
Con.
You got it.
Con. Yeah. Get that in 2nd Ezra 6. Other nations are just a drop in the bucket. Yeah. Because, man, these other nations, Howard Shah only known us, man. We're his people. All right. And all other things is that's his charge. You got to, yeah, he's on charge. You know. All other things were made, like I said, like the scripture says, was made for our sakes. The Lord he only known us. All right, he don't care about these other nations. These other nations are out free to roam. It's like being in like I said, in captivity, man. Some animals are just free to roam, and then you got some animals that's in captivity, man. We're the ones that's in captivity. I'm not trying to attribute us to animals, but these other nations are free to roam the earth, man, and do exactly what they want to do. That's why they erect their little gods. They do all these little rituals and shit. And our people, the thing that's wrong with us is we try to be more like them, and then their other nations do what? Gravitate to how we are. You got Moab and shit, man. You got all these other nations, man. Hip hop is not only Hip hop is not just a genre of music. Now, it's actually a way of life. You got other nations and other people that actually come to America, man. You got fucking Elamite gangs, man, trying to fucking gang bang. You know what I'm saying? That was never unheard of. In their country, they main thing they had to worry about is going to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy, man. You got it?
Try. This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 56. It says, and as for the other people, I'm going to start from 55.
It's just been joined by one of the brothers. You want to say
hey, Shalom, Brother Kaya.
All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 55 in 2 Ezra 6, it says, all they have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made of the world for our sakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Slacky. I'm going to start from 54.
Try.
It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord over all creations, it says, and him come we all.
Yeah. Hey, he said he made us over all creation, man. Here you got Adam, our bro. Adam is an Israelite, bro. That was our people, bro. He named all nations, man. Then you got Esau now fucking making his own fucking animals and shit, man. By unnatural selections, bro. Making a liger, a lion mixed with a tiger. Make his own animals, man. The Yahweh Shai already, the animals have been made and they've been named. But he resents us so much, man. Like I said, he said what? He was going to be God. And that's why we know that this kingdom is his, man. He's doing everything that a power would do. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai made everything naturally, but he comes and perverts everything. All right, go ahead.
It says, of him come we all,
Mm-hmm.
and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee,
Mm-hmm.
O Lord, because thou hast made it the world for our sakes.
Come for our sakes. Mm-hmm.
It says, and as for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but
Mm-hmm.
be like unto a spittle, has like an abundance of them from a drop from a fall from a vessel.
Right, and like I said, and now Adam was our forefathers, but from he's everybody's forefather, and from him everything split off and branched off, man. Because he was even though he was righteous, everything blended off just like your kids, man. You can actually have a son. You can have two sons, man. One son can be a demon, wicked as hell. Your other son can get this truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Yahweh Shai said what, man? He said, I say, I don't want to butcher it. I save who I will.
I shall have mercy on who I
have mercy on, man. And it's really, that goes back to Jacob and Esau. But that happens now, man. The water Yahweh for delivering both of my sons to this truth. But Yahweh Shai can save who he wants to save, man. He can say, hey, man, Yahweh Shai, man, killed off he put to death the whole earth except 8 souls. That's why it behooves me now to see people in these churches, man, talking about, the Lord's going to save. No, the Lord destroys nations of people. If he put to death all the people except 8 souls, man, that's something I don't want to fall in the hands of that, man. All right,
I got a precept.
go, brother. Wait, let them finish this, and then you can get yours.
I think that was it today.
That was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says the part that you wanted was like unto abundance of them that drop it from a vessel.
Yeah, yep. And he attributed them to spittle, man. Yep. Who the hell spit on the ground and be like, oh shit, I'll spit. Let me go scrape that up and take it home with me. What the? Yeah. It's crazy, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 32:8. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
He divided our inheritance, man. Everybody had a specific job. Esau is doing his fucking job. We can't hate that motherfucker for what he's doing. He's doing his job. What the Yahweh Shai hates is when we fucking mimic that bullshit. And bro, being in this truth, man, bro, I walk around in my job, bro. Man, motherfuckers be mad at me for no reason, man, because I don't want to say it. I guess it's such thing like a righteous pride. It's just like I know I'm better than them motherfuckers, man. I do my job to the fullest, and I be making them up. I got the sub lead at my job. He's stuck on And that's a lot of his own natural ways of being Esau kicks in, because this motherfucker be wanting to make me do shit, and it don't really be shit. But then when it's come down time, as a matter of fact, one of the guys that's a lead, that's the other sub lead, his wife is in the hospital, so he's not there. So they delegated 2 guys that was up for the job. They delegated them sub lead positions until he comes back. So the one guy that don't want to do shit, he delegated to the one guy. She said, yeah, man, well, when they need chemicals, you go in there and get the chemicals and do these drains. So the guy was like, what? He said, because you only, and they're paying them sub lead pay, but it's only when the lead tells them that. And I had to reiterate to him, I said, well, why are you practicing that job? And he gave it to you. He's a sub lead. He can't delegate that to you, because when the days he tells you to do that, you're not getting paid for it. But now if the lead tells you to do it, then you're getting paid for it. So why would you do it when the guy said, and he was like, yeah. I said, yeah, he playing you, bro. And there's an Edomite. He was like, fuck, yeah, man, I'm not going to fucking do that no more. That dude know I told him. So now he be attitudey with me. Because Esau plays you, he will play you like a fucking, like you beneath him, man. So we have to walk around in this earth, man, with a ruling class mentality, man. Always, man. I look and talk to the motherfuckers. And sometimes you play the humble role. Let the motherfuckers think you stupid. But like I said, as long as your agenda or what you're trying to accomplish gets passed. You know, you at that job, man, do that job. A little youngster try to say something to me and shit. He seen me all up on the floor and doing my, he said, oh, shit, you dedicated. And I was like, I said, yeah, I'm dedicated. I said, bro, my name is stamped on this. They know that I'm doing this job. So when they walk in there, they know that, oh, such and such did this. My name on this. When they see it, they like, my shit look different from everybody. I don't half-ass do my job. I try to, the spirit, the Howard Shah put the spirit on me not to half-ass nothing. I don't half-ass shit, bro. If you take that type of mentality, bro, in this world with you, bro, you're going to accomplish everything, bro. Hey, it was made for our sakes, man. All right, go ahead, brother. Slucking.
Deuteronomy 32:8, it says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people.
Right.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Right, man. And Jacob, and we're supposed to operate like our patriarchs, man, like the patriarchs back then. They didn't half-ass shit. They did everything. They didn't half-ass no righteousness. Our portion is what? Righteousness. And when you look at the scriptures like that and attribute it to every part of your life, man, it comes out beautiful every time, man. Every time. And every aspect of our life, man. That's why we're supposed to use these scriptures for every aspect of our life, man. If you go shopping, man, let me grab this. Take the spirit with you. Take the spirit with you, man. Hey, top of your girl. Hey, Lord, let me put. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, every aspect of your life, man. Whenever you take the spirit with you, bro, it comes out 100%, man. All right, man, because, hey, we got to always remember, man, Yahweh Shah made everything for our sakes, man. And bro, this place is going to hell in a handbasket, man. You can see it crumbling all around us. All right, brother got something?
Yeah, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 21. It says, have not the potter power of the clay? It says, in the same lump that was made one vessel unto honor, another unto dishonor.
Kind, bro. That's beautiful. That's nightcap there.
Yep. And then you'll get mad. And then the thing about us is you'll get mad when you see somebody using what you made the way you didn't intend it to be made.
Oh,
all right?
Yeah.
So let's say, so a lot of brothers uses the what's it called? Ceramic, for an example, because ceramic is made out of what? You can make vases, you can make eatenware, you can make plates and everything.
Yeah.
But also you can make what? You can make the toilet. All right. Now you'll get mad if someone's using your plate as a toilet and they're using the toilet as something that you eat off of. That's completely how the potter didn't make that. He didn't want that to be. Yeah. So that's how the Lord looks at us when we're doing something that wasn't meant for us to be. As far as like what? Going off acting like these heathens, man. Yeah. The heathens are, and these heathens are the toilet that you're supposed to, use and dispose is there when you need it. And then the plates and then the silverware and the gold is something that you'll hand out when guests come here, you eat your food on, and things that you use on a daily, basically the thing of honor, roughly per, if you can receive that. But
We're the vessels to honor.
You know, but once you start using it the wrong way, that's when, you know, anger starts. It's like, dog, I didn't make you for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I made you for this.
Yeah. Hey,
you know?
that's
But it all comes what? It all comes from that clay. Which Esau, which other nations love saying that, but don't you have the same blood that I have? Don't you look like the man? Don't you look just like me? What makes you different? Well, what makes me different is because I'm an Israelite and you're not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You just read that in the second Ezra. Plus, that's why we so mad at our women. You know what I'm saying? When you see somebody like I said, man, like when the Muslim thing came and Malcolm X and all that, bro, people jumped on that because it was new. People didn't even study it. They just knew that wow, you know, he's speaking the truth. Okay, yeah, but man, the earth is full of truth. It's full of truth, but is it the truth that you're supposed to be learning? Okay, yes, civil rights. Like I said, even with the civil rights, it was underlined shit behind all of that. Okay, people thought it was the truth. Oh wow, this is gonna bring us liberty. No, man, the fullness of truth has you to think different, walk different, act different. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures, man, is the only thing is the full. That's the only truth that the Yahweh Shah put up on this earth, man. Everything else is garbage, man. These laws and all of this shit is bullshit. But to some people, they uphold, like getting a good education. That holds in some Israelites' mind as truth. Oh, wow, you know you're going to do better if you do this, you do this. But guess what? It's coming to fruition that's bullshit. Yep. I know brothers that don't have no high school diploma making $18, $19 an hour, man. The fuck out. That's what lets you know that it was all bullshit.
Guilty.
You know, you got something else out?
Yeah, I have something. This is Job.
It's just really debt. That school shit is debt.
Yeah, Hey, school, marriage, nigga woman don't want to hear this. Marriage was orchestrated because of debt, man. And really what they did is because Jake, even when they started the interracial shit, I was watching. Did you come last night when I was watching about the Lena Horne? Yeah, because Lena Horne was on it. Okay, because Jake would start coming into money, and a lot of that interracial shit they didn't want to do because Jake was popping on white women, and they didn't want them to inherit. It was cool as long as they were sleeping with them, but when that marriage clicked in, they had to we gotta watch this shit because Jake can actually marry into money. Hey, prime example. What's the white dude that just died? What's the chick that was in Michael Jackson's video? The African shit. She's real pretty. She old. She's a Sudanese. Aman. Aman was married to shit. It's an Edomite singer. He just died maybe 2-3 years ago. But they was really tripping because he had a lot of money. And Iman finna get that money. And see, they don't like, because Jake actually come into money by marrying certain Edomites, and you know what I'm saying. So they
well, that's how they took us down when we was ruling, because we were marrying they women, and that's how they got into the royal family and shit. That's one way. Yeah. That's one.
Well, they married our women. We was already. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how they came. That's how they came into power. Right. We was marrying they women, and they started just coming up and took us down. So he saw that's kind of a tactic. You know, that's why he was. That's why he.
Right. That's why he used it against us. But go ahead, brother.
John, this is Job 32 and 8. It says, but there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. So it's just like when you say, okay, we got the same blood, we all come from Adam, but the thing is the spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Like the spirit that's within us is created upright.
Right.
But the spirit that is within him is not upright, like Habakkuk says. And the spirit, that is the essence, that makes you what you are. So you can't stop a dog from being a dog.
That's right.
All right, no matter, you can train it. It's just a trained dog, but at the end of the day, it's a dog.
Yeah.
So you got certain Edomites that might be nicer than this Edomite, might be a little more rough around the edge, but at the end of the day, they're Edomite. The spirit that the Lord gave them is not the spirit that he rests in. He said he will rest in Jacob. He created. He created. Dang, what's that scripture?
And guess what? And that's beautiful that you said that, because guess what? When that trained dog gets turned to the wild, guess what? He'll actually his instincts, his actual true nature is going to come back to him.
Yeah.
All that training stuff that he learned, he's going to forget that his natural instincts is going to kick in. And guess what's going to happen to Esau? When hell hits here and Esau, all his education, all that, he's going to forget about shaving. He's going to forget about hygiene. He's going to forget about all that shit. His natural habitat instincts are going to kick back in. No, not instincts. His natural spirit is going to kick back in.
Well, that's what I believe Sirach or Wisdom of Solomon says. It says if you wipe it, looking glad,
yeah.
If you wipe it, you're seeing this rust is not going all the way fully, which means he's gonna resort back to who he truly is. And that's what not to cut you off, but that's what Joker said in Batman Dark Knight. He said stop, because he told Batman, he said stop talking like these people, because you're not. He said these civilized people. He said when the chips are down, he said they'll eat. He said they'll eat. He said they'll eat each other. He said they'll use you when you need them, but hey, when it's you against them, who you think they're gonna choose?
Con. Yeah, this is Sirach 12 and 10. He said, never trust thine enemy, for like the iron rusteth, so with his wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, his wickedness is that. Hey, you could paint a car. Matter of fact, that proves a good paint job on a car. You can actually take it that you're supposed to grind it back down to the natural metal. You know what I'm saying? Then treat the metal and then paint it. But you got them jacklegs that'll grind. They'll put Bondo all over it. You know what I'm saying? And sand it down. It'll look good as shit. But guess what? That shit's not gonna last. It's gonna rust right back through. And matter of fact, when you put that Bondo, a big chunk of that shit'll fall out because it's gonna rust all around. And his ways is not gonna fade away, man. His natural instinct, his natural spirit is gonna kick back in, man. It is kicking in now, man. We already noticing it. Yeah, that all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. That fucking nigga, that faggot, that I can't stand this motherfucker. Rush Limbaugh, the talk show host, man. His ass just got diagnosed with stage 4 aggressive cancer. Yahweh Shah is gonna rot his ass away, man. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Yahweh, the spirit is dealing, man. All right, you got some more?
Yeah, it was Isaiah 40. This is Isaiah 44. It says, yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. So that's further separation. It said, I formed thee. Like, look, I created you to be the gods among earth. I've created you to be a holy, righteous, spiritual representation upon the world. All right?
Yep.
That was it today.
That's it.
That's all I had.
That's it. All right. With that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakagadash, Davanastar, Elder Apostles who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings be multiplied to Yakim that's out here risking their lives, man, for preaching this truth on the four corners of the earth. Also to you, Akwath, be blessed in whatever Yahweh Shah may find your hands to do. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.